I called the top on gold and silver literally yesterday live on my YouTube channel, and the top could be in, okay? If I took and gave you a 100 risk to reward trade, would that be interesting to you? Well, if that would be interesting to you, let me show you the 100x risk to reward trade that I did give my community inside of Nordic Alpha literally 2 days ago that played out with a perfect entry, a perfect exit on silver, where we longed to the top and then flipped the top short and are now in a 10x risk to reward trade. We also took massive gains, both of those gains being over 5 to 6% a piece. And we also took massive gains inside of gold on gold longs before it eventually topped out, as we said it probably would in our video yesterday and the day before that. And we got a lot of flack in the comments section, okay? Let's call it what it is. We got a lot of flack in the comments section for saying that the top could be coming in on silver. Short-term top, right? Doesn't mean that this is the highest silver's ever gonna go. So, all the, keyboard warriors and triggered people in the comments, just know this isn't the end for silver. It's just a relief pullback to enter longs again. Same thing for gold, right? Gold could still go up to its all-time high, right? And then even further from that. But I will give you the analysis that shows you exactly where silver and gold could both be going and where you can start thinking about entering longs again, and why we entered shorts right up here at the top. So let's just get into it without any further ado. Let me go ahead and show you the 100 risk to reward trade that I gave out inside of the Nordic Alpha community. Again, my name is Drew Wolfer. I'm a verified pro trader and commodities expert. You can Google me, do whatever you want, do your own research. I have a 91.5% win rate in just 2025 alone, live documented, and you can check in on it anytime that you want. This is a 104x risk to reward, and yes, you are reading that correctly. You can go to drewwolfer.com and check out my win rate anytime you would like to, and it has all of my stats on it. 123 wins, 308% P&L, 88% win rate overall, 91.67% win rate in just 2025, 223% P&L, gives you every symbol that I traded, whether I went long, whether I went short, when was my entry, when was my exit date, what was my entry price, what was my exit price, what was my profit and loss, when did I give the call out, and where is the link to the call. As you can see right over here, all my YouTube videos, x.com posts, posts inside of the dashboard and verified investing, things of that sort. So feel free to go and check that out anytime you want. But if you would like to see where I actually gave out this 100x trade, I'll be more than happy to show it to you. And boom, there it is. That is me setting up the trade inside of Nordic Alpha on 12/10 of 2025 at 11:07 a.m. So everybody knew this hours in advance. This was the candle that we were on right here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hours to get in, and you had a 100x risk to reward trade, meaning that for every dollar that you risked, you made $104 upside if you just took it up to the take profit level. If you took it up to the full take profit level, near 64.59, which was exactly where I said that this was going to go. If we go into the Discord, you can see where my take profit, 64.59.5, and let's see where this went, 64.59. 65.7. Wow, that is crazy. That is an absolutely insane take profit level. And I lied. The risk to reward was 121x. If you took the full trade, I honestly took profits here. Okay, so with that being said, what did we do as soon as we did that? Well, we posted a YouTube video and told everybody, hey, you should probably be shorting up here. Once we exit this long, we should probably be flipping short here, and you put your stop loss above the $64.70 range, and that's exactly what we did, and we have a 10x risk to reward trade on that as well. And that is just the 2 trades that we've taken in the last 2 days. And again, if you want these trades on a daily basis, just come in. It's the first link in the description down below. Get into the Nordic Alpha Private VIP trading room, and you will see that yesterday at 12:37 p.m. noon, we called out this short trade. As you can see right here, boom, we put the short on and said, look, this is where you should probably be shorting to, bang, bang, all the way down to $60 and about 11 cents, okay? So this is us putting that trade on, and this is just for verification purposes, just in case, you know, people do love to come into the comment section and say, oh, you're lying. Well, unfortunately for you, comment warriors that don't have a 91.5% win rate, we are not lying. And if you don't believe me that I also called all of this out in the past 2 days, that's perfectly fine. Here you go. Gold and silver could crash. Here's why. Here is the top on gold and silver, right? And I called out the $65 level, and there's a pretty good reason why I called out the $65 level. Now, I want to show you some things that are happening inside of silver, then we'll move over to gold, right? And again, if you want these trades, get inside of Nordic Alpha. It's $29 a month. It's less than $1 a day, and you would have gotten a 120 risk to reward trade 2 days ago, followed up by another 10x risk to reward trade. Pretty crazy. So let's look at this from a market structure perspective. From a market structure perspective, we are in a downtrend on the 1-hour chart now. We have definitely broke down to the downside. What we need to see now is a close below $60 and about 54 cents, and then we will be breaking market structure on the 4-hour chart, because as it sits right now, from the 4-hour up to the monthly, we do have a market structure that is in an uptrend. We have now broken to a downtrend on the 1-hour chart, and that is what will happen before it starts to break on the 4-hour, the 12-hour, the daily, weekly, and monthly, right? So that is preempted. Now, secondarily, one thing I want to show you is what is called a RIM-C model. This is what is called a potential RIM-C model, all right? And what this means is we ranged here, we initiated a big move outside of the range, we might mitigate this entire range, come back down to the $58 to $57 range, and then boom, blast off all the way back up to about $67 to $68. And you're probably wondering, why is $67 to $68 the place that you think it might potentially go, Drew? Well, I'm going to show you the local range, and we're going to talk about it. But before we do that, I need to show you my parallel, okay? So I have an upward sloping parallel that you can drag from all these lows down here. Low, 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 hit 5 times, hit multiple times on the top end, came up, hit my first proprietary deviation zone, rejected, got above the deviation zone, and then rejected from the bottom end of my secondary proprietary deviation zone. Now we're back here at the first deviation zone. And if we lose this, you can assure yourself that we are coming down to about $60 to retest the top end of this parallel. And if we lose that, we will be coming to about $57 to $58. And if you lose that, you will come down to this double top near about $54 to $54.50, okay? Now, that's not all doom and gloom. That's not all to say that everything's down for silver from here. That's actually good, because we want to see this pull back so that people can build up more longs and then pump it to the moon, right? So why am I saying 68 is, you know, where you could potentially reject on this RIM-C pattern? Range, initiation, mitigating that entire move, and then continuing upwards. Well, that's because that is the top end of the second and top deviation zone of my parallel, as you can see right here, $67 to $68 range, depending on when you are actually going to hit it. Now, could you just top out right here at 66 bucks? You absolutely could. And that is exactly why I told everybody yesterday that we are likely going to see a massive resistance at the $65 level, and that we should be thinking about entering shorts there. And I actually put my money where my mouth was, as you could see from the long, and then taking profits on this long, right, at the top, and then flipping short, right? And I set these trades up inside of my community right in front of everyone, okay? So with all of that said, that is why I do believe that we could see a pullback anywhere from the 58 to 59.50 range right here, right? This nice little range right there. Then if you lose 57, you're probably coming down to about 54 bucks. Now, what's your ultimate support? Well, it's probably going to be right around here at about $52, okay? Now, I've got about 20 other reasons why these are the levels, and these could be the levels, but I'll let you kind of, discern that for yourself. And if you would like to, get inside of Nordic Alpha, and I will gladly give you every single level that you could ever fathom wanting or needing, okay? And right here, you can actually see this was a 20-minute long analysis video on just gold and silver, right? This is just on gold and silver. Not only do I do gold and silver, I do crypto, equities, blah, 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 right? So get in where you fit in if you want inside of the community. Now, let's look at gold, because gold has a lot of the same or at least similar movements, right? We have the range, right? Very good range. Then we have an initiation move outside of the range. We have a mitigation, potentially, all the way down to here, but the mitigation should probably come down to the bottom end of where that, big move up started. And then you could have a continuation up to about $4,500. Now, why do I think, $4,500 could be the spot? Well, let's look at this cup and handle, right? What is the target on this cup and handle breakout? The target on this cup and handle breakout is going to be right near $4,500. Perfect. That is exactly why we think, okay, if we come down here and we break down from the $4,200 level, logically speaking, where could we be potentially coming? $4,000, okay? You could get a little bit of support here in the $4,100 range, but what's more likely to happen is come down here to $4,000 and then potentially start pumping back up, creating new all-time highs. And now that we've got this nice pullback that we were talking about again in these videos yesterday and the day before that, now that we have that, we can start thinking about, okay, where does this bottom out at and where are we going from there? Now, the other thing that I want people to understand is we do also have a potential Wyckoff triple tap model right here, Wyckoff model 1. First tap, second tap, which is higher than the first tap, and then third tap, which is higher than the second tap, and it literally front ran, if you look, it front ran the highs, right, by 20, 30 bucks, okay? So this is a pretty substantial level, and this is one of the things that I was talking about in the video yesterday where I said, hey, we could be seeing a pullback here, right? And that's exactly what happened. Now, let's talk about our ranges, okay? Because what we have is a couple of different ranges here that we want to see. Where could gold potentially go after this? Well, if gold gets through the $4,500 range, it's almost written in the stars that it's going to come to about $5,000. Now, why do I think that? Because if you take the range from the ultimate lows after we cracked through and made our new highs at $2,000, and you take this entire run up, right? What's my first deviation zone? Right at $5,000 up to about $5,400, okay? Secondarily, if you take the micro, or it's more of macro range, but if you take this range from where we had our new all-time high, big pullback, and then all the way up to here, again, $4,800 to $5,000 is your range, right? Now, the other, look at this one, $4,700 to $4,800, and then your second deviation zone from the old all-time high, about $3,500, where we double topped. From here to the low to the high, you're looking at about $5,185 if you get to your secondary deviation zone. And let's just look at our local range, right? What does our local range line up with? Well, if we measure from the high to the low here, and then we zoom out just a little bit, guess where that first resistance is? $5,500, okay? And there's another thing I'd like for you to see, which is some parallels, okay? There are some parallel channels that people definitely and 100% need to take into account, okay? So let's look at those. This is our December parallel, okay? And if we zoom out, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Highs, highs, lows, 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 highs. Got outside of it, hit our proprietary deviation zone, got sucked back inside of it, rejected from the deviation zone not once, not twice, not three, but we could be rejecting for a fourth time here. So let's see what happens. If we get sucked back into this range, we could definitely be coming down to about $4,000, if not maybe $3,950 bucks. Now, the worst case scenario on this is probably $3,750 and potentially $3,600, $3,550, which is where your prior double top was before we had our massive breakout, right? Massive breakout. As you can see, you had a nice top here. You had an upward sloping trend line. This is a classic ascending triangle. Boom, breakout, full target. We absolutely killed it on that trade as well inside of verified investing. Now, secondarily, if you look, we also have support right at $4,000 on this parallel. If you pull it from the high here to the high here, and then you drop it down to the lows that came after that high, right? You can see we bounced from the deviation zones multiple times, and then we also rejected from the deviation zones. So, in my opinion, we could be seeing gold potentially going to about $4,500 after a brief pullback, right? Where does that pullback end? We do not know yet, right? But one thing I can say is that we are already taking profits on our gold long, and we're taking profits on our silver long and then short, okay? Secondarily, we could also see silver going up, I mean, substantially. I'm talking $67 all the way up to potentially $70 on silver. This is after the pullbacks, okay? I'm not saying silver is going to $70 tomorrow. I'm saying silver needs a relief pullback before it moves up. You can see all markets tanking all at the same time. And if you want those trades every single day and my analysis every single day, get inside of Nordic Alpha in the private VIP trading room. It is the first link in the description. We will be happy and very glad to have you inside of the community. And obviously, if you like this type of content, if it's helpful to you, make sure you like the video, make sure you hit subscribe, and then boom, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. Make sure you share this to the people that you actually care about, and I will see you in the next video. Much love to everybody, and happy Friday Pie Day.